Alright, as you can see, this fella's a little feisty. So we're going to get him right back in the water. He's still a short. And what can I tell you? I think today is Saturday the 13th of August. Alright, let's get him back in.
Alright, now I've been fishing with this 4-inch gulp. And I've been using a number 4 Virginia hook. I noticed after a couple of days that every once in a while I'd get a fluke that swallows the damn hook. And that bothers me. So I had 2 fish that did that, and I went back to the truck and I looked for a much bigger hook. I found this number 5 bait saver, and it really made a difference. They weren't swallowing it any longer. Alright, now I go fishing very early in the morning sometimes. I must be there, I don't know, about 6:30. I see this gull hanging out while I'm fishing, and something wasn't right about it. I checked it out. He had an injured leg. I called it into the park police. They were going to call the DEC for me.
Alright, now I got to admit this is a better fish. But I'm still throwing them back in, but hey, better fish.
Alright, now after catching that fluke, I threw my line back in the water, and boy did I get hit with something big. Now I never saw it, but I've caught cow-nose rays like the one I'm showing you here. This isn't the one I hooked that day, but nonetheless, just to show you what they look like. Now I've muscled them back into the back into the shoreline with my 20-pound test many a time, but not today. Man, whatever that ray was, whether it was a cow nose or something bigger, it certainly was mean. It took my line. It started to run with it. I put as much drag as I dare. It just took at least 250 yards worth of my braided super line. And then it went into the backing. I thought maybe the line, the knot between the braid and the backing would bust, but it didn't. It hung in there for about another 100 yards until it finally went about halfway down the backing and the line snapped. And that was the end of it. I never got to see him. Man, was he big. All right, now, I've been going to the inlet simply to chase whatever is chasing that bait fish out there in front of us. The birds are all over it. Every once in a while you see the water break. That's not a bird, it's a fish. And they're chasing the bait. I could never get close enough to them with my cast. They were always a little too far out.
Alright, is this guy short or what? I can't believe how small they are. Well, right back in he goes. Alright, let's give it some perspective. Alrighty, you can see what the sea robins and the fluke are chewing on, and it's this little, a little spearing here. That's a 2-ounce flat sinker, so give it a little size. He regurgitated it, when I caught him, left him back in the water, but this was interesting.